last time on the Who's Right podcast.
I was going to start off talking about why I'm planning on quitting the show. I think maybe the show's ran its course or something.
You think so?
We did much better than we ever anticipated that we could. The thing that really set it off for me today is when I found out that we have a furry that listens to the show.
Why can't these faggots just stop?
How big's your dick? How do you give blowjobs with that mask on? That's what I want to know. I want to go to a furry convention. What are you going to go as?
The only way that I would ever go to a furry convention with you is if we dressed as a horse and you were the backside.
I've been looking for a reason to dress as a horse, and this is that reason. You got a bigger dick, so you're going to have to be the back of the horse. My thought was we take this episode and send it to some poor fuck and have them create our show notes for us.
I like the word retard, and they're taking it from me. I'm scared and confused.
All right, what's up, buddy?
What's going on? Still scared and confused.
I don't blame you one bit. All right.
I think that might be my favorite line of the show because it sums up everything. I'm scared and confused.
I got to minimize you here because I keep fucking staring at you. All right. So we have got a fuck ton of shit to get through.
Yeah.
And I want to make sure that we hit everything for no more than 3 minutes.
Start the timer.
I already did. We're supposed to be...
We're six topics deep.
Do you remember? I wish I knew which episode it was that I came up with the outline that we were supposed to follow explicitly. Do you remember that?
Yes.
God, that went horrible.
Oh, I love it.
So I know what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to upload that picture that you wanted me to show, the warning we got from YouTube. So some fuckhole flagged us for inappropriate content. So that shit is starting. I would imagine that our days are numbered on YouTube.
Yes.
So we should probably come up with a plan. Like, where are we all going to meet at when we can't meet it?
Let's meet at the Denny's.
All right.
Everybody just meet at the Denny's. We're going to have some coffee.
So
the cool one down by the airport, though.
All right. Those of you that don't give a shit about YouTube, don't listen to this. Everybody else that watches this on YouTube, if you come here on Wednesday and we're not here, just hang out. We'll show up later. Or go to who'srightpodcast.com and I'm sure there'll be a note there somewhere where to find us. It's either going to be on Twitter or fucking Fagbook. So faggot is apparently the word that we're not allowed to use.
I think we might be allowed to use it now, as far as when our channel's as small as it is, but you just can't put it in the title.
But that's what I didn't want to misdirect what people. I wanted them to know if they clicked on it, they were going to hear the word faggot. I mean,
I swear to God, you're going to say, I didn't want us to stay on YouTube.
And that's the whole point. That was the whole point of the article or that we were talking about. And then the conversation was the word faggot had nothing to do with sucking dicks. It had to do with fucking meatballs.
Yeah.
I mean, not really fucking meatballs, but
fight the power, Doug.
Well, so we have two choices, right? We can either conform and then be boring or not conform and be boring. And I want to choose to not conform and be boring. Nobody's going to tell me when and where I can say faggot. If I want to, I'm talking about meatballs, but if I want a faggot in my mouth, I'm going to have a fucking faggot in my mouth and nobody's going to stop me.
There's nothing about meatballs in that sentence. So
how many people do you think isolated that already?
They already clipped it. It's done. All I'm saying is maybe don't put it in the title.
No, fuck you. Don't tell me. Then you run it.
Why is that the response that I expected? Fuck you, then you run it. Any criticism, and it's fuck you, you run it.
Well, you just sit off in the sidelines and tell me I'm doing it wrong. You fucking do it.
I'm right up front telling you you're doing it wrong. I'm not on the sidelines.
Fuck you. All right. Anyway, so I think there's a couple options. You could. This sounds so fucking faggy. I'm gonna see how many times I can get faggy in this fucking.
I bet it's a lot.
So there's you can go to who'srightpodcast.com and subscribe to the newsletter, which doesn't get you anything except it gets me your information.
Nope, that doesn't sound douchey at all.
I'm honest.
Uh-huh.
If anything, I'm honest.
Right.
Or you could just subscribe to the podcast somewhere and then you'll fucking catch on later. I don't know.
Just subscribe to the podcast somewhere. We're gonna throw it out there. You try to catch it.
I am very proud of. I
You're
wanted
having
to
a
say
hard time.
I'm pissed off. I'm proud of us, but me really.
Yeah, you of course.
I came through with the transcription of last week's episode. That's it.
No. Oh, all right. You sent it off and somebody else did it and you're proud of yourself. Good job.
You're a dick.
That was just funny. You're like, I'm proud of us. Well, me mainly because I sent this off to somebody.
Well, because all right, you motherfucker. If this is how you want this episode to go, you faggot. You know what?
Only one faggot in there.
We're supposed to talk to 2 furries and a mom today, and I'm willing to just scrap all 3 of those conversations just to keep talking about this.
Oh shit! I don't want to do that. I want to talk to the mom. Is she hot?
Yeah, in my mind, she is. Yeah, fuck.
Me too. It was a rhetorical question.
How many kids how many kids does she have to push out before you are no longer interested? Like if she's like got quintuplets or something, the shit's tore up.
I'm good. There's no limit. No, everything's good.
Really? That's interesting.
I want to see all 7 of them kids sucking on her titties at the same time.
Starting from the neck and working their way down.
Right. I hope she's listening. Getting a feel for how an interview is going to go.
What else we got? So Fiverr, yeah, I came through and delivered what I promised.
He came through.
We were gonna do our game today, but we pushed that off.
Yep.
But that's okay that we didn't deliver on that because we delivered on the transcription of the episode.
Right. That was the important thing.
All right. That's all I got.
Share our shit. If you like our show, share it on all the internets.
In all seriousness, do one of those things if you want to follow us, because it is a matter of time before we move off of YouTube.
We're gonna part ways amicably.
That fucking sucks. But it's like we're not hurting anybody. I mean,
Right.
they treat us like we're the fucking Ku Klux Klan. Ku Klux Klan.
Cuckoo. What the fuck are you talking about?
What do you mean?
I was talking to myself. What the fuck am I talking about? So we are violating their rules. So
No,
we're
we are not. We were talking about meatballs and peas. That is not just because
I just
don't
mean
like.
in general.
Oh, okay.
We are hateful sons of bitches.
But we're not.
They have a rule
That's the
against
thing.
hate.
We're not. If you listen to us, you've got to go below the surface.
Mm-hmm.
On the surface, we may seem like hateful pricks, but if you go 1 or 2 levels below that, you'll see that we're not. I mean, people like us.
It's all about love and acceptance around here.
Yes. Is there anybody that you want? Is there anybody you want to see wiped off the face of the earth?
No.
Right. You know why? Because you're filled with love.
That sounded so sincere. If that's the bar for being filled with love, is that you just not necessarily want somebody wiped off the face of the earth.
Don't undercut me.
Sorry. You're good. Everything's good. We love you, YouTube.
I don't.
No. You want to see him wiped off the face of the earth?
If YouTube is gonna flag us, first off, I don't even care about YouTube. I want to know about the sensitive fuck that
turned us in.
Yes. What kind of faggot would turn us in for saying faggot? That's fucking faggy. That's stupid.
Oh, you can't call people faggots. You can only reference the food.
Yeah, I'm calling them meatballs.
You fucking meatball.
You fucking meatball. Or bundles of sticks. See, the word is so fucking versatile.
Oh man, we talk too much about language on this show. Just let us say what we want to say and shut up.
I had
Wait. That doesn't make any sense. Let me say what I want to say and you shut up.
Yeah, if you don't like it, don't fucking watch it. Don't. If it says faggot on it and you know you're okay, I'm gonna put. Oh, nope, can't say that.
Don't censor yourself. Come on now. Nope, can't say that.
If you see a video go by in your fucking feed and it's a word that you don't appreciate, don't click it to see like, well, I wonder what this is. Fucking fag.
I don't think it's I wonder what this is. It's I wonder, oh sweet, another person I can try to get fired and kicked off the internet. I think that's what it is. I think they're going looking for outrage.
You know what? I bet it was they were just upset because when they seen the word faggot in the title, they thought it was about homosexuality and they were pissed off that it was about meatballs.
So you're saying it was a homophobe. And he's like, I wanted to hear about some gays. Why are they talking about meatballs?
All right. So I think the first thing that we're going to do is get this phone call out of the way with mom, Brenda.
We forgot to mention that we are only speaking to Kat on this episode. This episode is dedicated to her, and I'm not sure why. It's here though, right in front of me. I can see it.
I put that on the show notes. Did I went right over it, didn't I?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay.
Fiverr talk about there right before Brenda.
We'll get this taken care of right.
There we go.
Right there. Perfect.
Here. Now it's right where it's supposed to be.
All right. Good.
All right. So, you got a delay.
I do?
No, I mean, like you have to do something to cause a delay so I can look this phone number up because I spent 25 minutes trying to get my fucking mixer working.
Okay. This show is for you, Kat. Apparently you said something in the Discord that was worthy of us dedicating the whole show to you. So here you are. I hope you're a girl. If your name is Kat, I really hope you're a girl. If you're a dude and your name's Kat, I feel so bad for you.
Keep going. Hold on, I got an idea. Here, right. Here's what sparked this conversation.
Okay.
This is Brenda. I'm calling from Texas, and you guys suck. And I doubt you'll ever take official podcast people. Love you, Kaya.
All right, so I'm going to try to get her on the horn, as they say.
We need an assistant.
Oh, please. She better answer.
Hello?
This is Brenda.
Hello? Yes.
Hey, this is Doug and Anthony from from Who's Right.
No, it's Doug and Anthony.
Hi, Anthony.
Yeah, hey, how's it going?
All right, so we just played your voicemail, and for some reason, you decided to lead with that we suck, and then I was kind of confused by your second bullet of that we're never going to take the official something, and then you professed your love for Kyle.
I love Kaya's voice. Okay.
So what does that have to do with us sucking? Why? What drove you to call us?
No, the reason. Well, my son egged me on.
Who's the adult in this conversation?
Whatever. But every time I listen to your podcast, I don't like jokes about 9/11. You made jokes about the shootings in Vegas, and then you did the one with the chickens and the Jews, and it sort of got me PO'd. So, which I know I don't need to listen to you. I can turn the radio off.
Do you, is 910 okay or 912? Or I don't understand.
Those days are fine, but not 9/11 when you make fun of people getting killed.
Okay, so
we didn't make fun of people getting killed.
Hold on, Anthony. Hold on. I just want to be clear. When we had a conversation about 9/11, you stuck around. When we had a conversation about the Las Vegas shootings, you stuck around. But
I only listen on off.
Chickens and Jews is what drove you away.
You already ruined sit roast.
We genuinely had a concern on whether or not chicken was available in Auschwitz. That was the only we were doing a deep dive into.
Are you a vegan?
No, I'm not a vegan. I'm actually on my way to get chicken.
Then what's the I don't understand the problem then.
Are you going to Auschwitz?
Ah. I
What-
just don't like those type of jokes.
Okay, what kind of humor would you like us to do? Knock knock.
Son could ask because he laughed at him. Oh, you can use the lady that's going after Antonio Brown, where she said he sexually assaulted her twice and then she went out with him again.
So it's okay to make fun of domestic violence?
Up there. That's not domestic violence. That's a girl that was being stupid. Why would you go out with the guy who sexually assaulted you twice and then go out with them again?
Are you slut shaming right now?
If that's what you want to call it.
I'm just looking for what kind of jokes can we tell that'll bring you in, because you're definitely our target audience.
Just don't do those. Or if you're gonna do them, go Brenda. Walk away from the radio. We're gonna do some jokes that you don't like.
All right. Well, I guess we're gonna have to start the show every week that way then.
No, because every week you don't do those types of jokes.
We are now.
Yeah, that was my point. I mean,
All right. How many kids you got?
5.
how many of them dress like furries?
None of them. And you know, you were saying
that's
that
not
I
this
had
one.
my son when I was.
What? I was just
You were
curious if
saying
any of your
that
kids were
I-
furries.
No, they're not furries.
All right.
How old are you?
53.
Are you single?
And how old are you?
I'm
How old
39.
are you, Doug Master? I was right. See, Bobby?
So
My son thought you were my age.
if you are 53 and you have 5 kids, that means you've had one kid every 2 years for 20 years or something, right? Is that right?
Wait.
About every 3 to 4 years.
All right. So, well, we appreciate you semi listening. I'm sorry that you think that we suck. Kaya is listening to you right now, so if there's anything you want to tell him, feel free.
Kaya, don't let him sit roast and do those type of jokes.
What?
All right.
Oh boy.
And the guys' thing going. Are you been eating, taking your diet seriously, Doug? And
Yes, Mom.
That's
Kaya,
how
have you not been drinking?
All right. Thank you. Good talking to you.
All right, bye, guys.
Bye.
All right. We're never doing that again.
Maybe call somebody on the landline. Do they still have those?
I don't think anybody even knows what the fuck a landline is. I'm afraid that the next 2 phone calls with these furries are going to go the same way, and I can't get out of them fast enough.
It was too there was too much going on. I had no idea. Like, it wasn't necessarily her fault. It was just like phone was cutting out, talking over each other. We don't do that kind of show here. You know, we run a professional show.
All right. Do you want to get this furry shit out of the way, or
Yeah. Let's get all the phone calls out of the way. That way we
Oh,
can
fuck.
get on to the real shit.
okay? So, every time I go to make a phone call, you've got to.
Oh, son of a bitch! Fuck this show, man.
All right, Fritzy, get ready. We're calling you.
Are you in the Discord, buddy? I suppose I should open the chat to see if you answer.
Anthony,
Yeah.
why don't you explain what a furry is while I'm looking up the phone number?
Am I allowed to use the word faggot? Sorry. Furries are the ones that dress up in the costumes and the mascot outfits, but they don't play football or go to football games. Everybody knows what a furry is. I don't have to tell them what a fucking furry is.
No, they don't. Not everybody knows.
Yes, they do. Oh
Please don't answer. Please don't answer. Please don't.
boy.
Oh, he didn't come.
Hey, is this Doug?
Hey, how you doing, buddy? You're on with Doug and Anthony.
Hey,
Hi.
what's going on?
All right, so you got some splaining to do, mister. Um,
Okay.
so
Hi, Anthony.
Hi.
all
Are,
right.
are you wearing the helmet right now?
I
All right.
was, but I took it off because I got too hot.
What the fuck? All right, so I want to. What the fuck is wrong with you, man? What? Like, how
What are you talking about?
All right.
Okay,
So how do you, go ahead.
Go ahead.
How do you get to a point where, like, what was the first time that you realized that you wanted to put on an animal head?
It's a very hard question. I would say since childhood, I always liked animated movies, and then when I grew up, I found out that people dress like them, so I thought I'd do it too.
Aren't you like 14?
No, I'm 22.
Okay, so you said animated movies, but that's like cartoons and shit, right? Like Toy Story and whatnot.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Nah, I like Toy Story, but no, not Toy Story.
So
I
okay,
don't know-
you like Toy Story. Why aren't you dressing up like a cowboy? I mean, what's the difference? You like Toy Story.
I mean, I lied if I said I haven't dressed up as a cowboy once before, but not because of Toy Story.
So how often do you wear the suit?
Every day.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Do you just wear it out when you're
I'm in a house. No, I want to though, but no. But I'm in a house full of furries right now, so we all walk around in our heads sometimes.
What in
no
the
fucking way.
Walk around.
Is that that can't be real.
It really is.
What the fuck?
Okay, so when you say you're in a house full of furries, how many is that?
6.
No fucking way. Are you all male?
Yeah. Yes.
Are any
Yes,
of you
we are. We're all male. It's a sausage party over here.
are all of you or are any of you straight?
No, not really.
So it's
Probably
just
the closest bi, but no.
it's just like a big inter animal celestial gangbang.
Pretty damn much.
So I don't even know what to. I am so confused. I don't even know what the fuck to say. I'm just so.
Is there a correlation between sexuality and being a furry? Because the next person we're going to talk to claims to be a furry but straight. So he's either lying about being a furry or lying about being straight.
There are straight furries, but they're extremely rare. But
The unicorn.
yeah, it's not directly linked to sexuality. A very large majority of it is, but there are a lot of people who just do it for fun, like nothing sexual or anything. But I kind of indulge myself in the sexual aspect. But there's a few out there that don't really.
Have you ever butt fucked one of your roommates with both of you having your helmets on?
Yes.
Don't be embarrassed. It's all right. I mean,
No, if you're gonna-
not
if you're
about that, anyways.
If I was you, I wouldn't be embarrassed about butt fucking a guy, but dressing up as a squirrel might make me feel a little different.
The raccoon now.
So okay, so can
Are you
can-
misspeciesing me right now? Are you a speciesist?
Yeah.
You
Yes.
call me a squirrel when I'm actually a raccoon?
Yes.
How dare you?
Yes. How dare me? So it can. This is going to be a weird question, but are you able to get hard without the costume on?
Yeah, I'm well able to.
How about if your
It's
partner's
just
not wearing a
it's just
costume?
an added spice.
But I mean, so what if your
No,
partner's
yeah,
not
it doesn't
wearing
really
a costume?
matter. It doesn't really matter. I can go both.
No, it matters. I mean, this whole thing matters. This is very important stuff here.
Do you guys ever like put on each other's helmets? Or are you?
Yeah, we suit swap. It's called suit swapping, and we do that sometimes.
That's fucking gross,
And,
man.
one of my roommates.
Then
one of
you
my
got
roommates
another guy's sweat
actually,
all over you.
Maybe that's a little kink. Who knows? But what?
So, okay. All right, hold on.
What was that?
How do you wash those costumes? Can you wash the head part?
Yeah, most of them are machine washable, and then you pretty much wash the head kind of separately, but you put
Okay.
stuff in the eyes and stuff, so you then get water on the few areas.
Okay. Do you ever like come on the helmets, like on the faces of the helmets?
Not like me on my own, but
I didn't mean on your own.
I don't know.
How do you decide which guy gets to come on which guy's face?
Wait, what'd you say?
Nothing. I said, how do you decide which guy gets to come on which guy's face?
Whoever's closest. I don't know.
Holy shit!
There's no dominant or like submissive. Like, okay, what are all the animals?
Oh yeah, there definitely.
What are all the animals that are in the house?
Oh boy, we have a possum. Well, that's kind of another complicated question because some have multiple species, but
I want all of them.
now we have
fuck, those guys are assholes. The ones that have multiple species, I hate them.
I want all of them. I want to know all the animals that live in that fucking house.
All right. Well, we have a lot of wolves. We have a lot of. We have a coyote that actually just recently arrived in the mail. We have a possum, myself, a raccoon, / fox, possum and a fox. Some mix and match. Some goes wolf and a fox together. Those are called hybrids.
Fucking God. Okay, what I want to know. Okay, so the possum is the bitch, right? Nobody picks to be a possum.
Yes, he is the bitch. You're a bitch.
Do you guys ever do like a possum bukkake where you all just jerk off all over the possum face?
We haven't done that yet, but thanks for the idea. We might put it to account soon. I don't know.
Anthony, what do you think about doing a Who's Right possum bukkake?
We'll sponsor it.
Oh, fuck that. I'm doing it.
Wait, are you the possum? Or?
No, I'm the raccoon. My boyfriend's the possum.
And you just called your boyfriend a bitch?
We're in open relations.
Oh.
Yes, my boyfriend is a bitch.
Wow.
Okay, if there was one thing that you could tell the world about furries, what would you say?
Live long and prosper and fuck hard. I don't know.
So if you had an opportunity to speak to a large audience about any misnomers or whatever regarding furries, you're gonna fucking quote Star Wars?
Was that a squirrel noise?
Sure. To my left, yes.
Sounded like a squirrel noise to me. So, oh God. Do your parents know?
My parents are dead.
Did they know before they died?
Yeah, my mom knew.
Did your parents commit suicide? What's the I want to see if this turns you on. Hold on a minute.
Wait, nature sounds?
See if this does anything for you.
All right.
You don't remember?
Oh, stop.
You don't remember that shit? You pull the little thing and it tells you what the animal says. The cow says moo.
That didn't come through.
I
on my
had one
headphones.
of those as a kid, actually. I had one of those as a kid.
So did I, but I don't wear a fucking animal head.
You should do it.
So okay, so here's what I don't. This may sound like an ignorant question, but like, is it just because like, just there's not enough thrill and just like gay? I mean, I'm so confused. I'm trying to figure out like what it is that drives you to like, not just you but anybody. Well, like,
I think it's just an extra little spice to just the normie, just get naked. I think it adds a little bit of spice to the mix. At least for me, that's primarily what it is.
yeah, but
So Anthony and I have decided that we are going to take a stand against furry abuse and furry
hate.
Yes.
We are going to become the first official furry protection unit, I guess. Furry safe space.
Oh shit.
Yes. So any furries that want to join our Patreon, we will embrace you. Right. Everybody else. So there's one patron. You're a patron of ours, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So just because you're a patron doesn't mean them 5 other fuckers in your house are protected. We are not fans of them.
Right. You have to pay for our protection.
Join their Patreon.
One of them is?
I told them to join the Patreon. Hopefully they'll do it.
Okay. Well, I take that back.
Yeah.
4 of them.
Cool.
4 of them.
Cool. They're all
not
cool.
Protected. So we need a mascot.
Does everybody? Do your neighbors know that you have a furry house?
I recently moved in, but I'm not sure actually.
That should be the first question that you ask because they're probably going to kill you.
They said yes.
Oh,
and I think they yes, they do. Yes, they do. I've been informed that they do.
Are you worried about somebody burning your house down?
Well, there was a car that caught fire next door to us about 2 days ago. So, kind of.
Do you ever dress up in your raccoon outfit and start going through your neighbor's garbage?
No, but no.
I think you should.
All right. Well, we appreciate you supporting us, and we appreciate you having a candid conversation regarding your blatant homosexuality.
Yep. It's blatant. I don't. It's kind of a weird way to put it, but all right.
I don't know. How else would you say it? Thanks for talking to us, you furry fucker. I don't know.
Thanks for talking to us, you furry fucker. So, I there's just so much I don't understand. I don't even know what to fucking say.
If you don't have any more questions, we're gonna call the other one.
What the other one? What do you do for a living?
There's another one. Wait. Who's the other one?
Are you jealous?
You know what? He donates more to our Patreon than you, so he is more protected.
What do you do for a living?
I'm unemployed right now, but I am starting a job tomorrow as a warehouse worker. So,
are you going to wear your costume to work?
Definitely.
Why? God, to me, it seems like that.
No,
why wouldn't you go apply for a job as a mascot for a local baseball team or a fucking Mickey Mouse or something at the?
I don't know. There's not really anything around my area with that.
What state do you live in?
Illinois.
Huh.
Huh. Is there furry porn? Have you ever thought about getting into that?
Yeah. There's tons of it, and I have indulged in that as well. And I have possibly made a few myself.
But I mean, like, just for your own personal use, but have you ever thought of like getting paid for it? Like there's got to be a furry porn company, right? Get on a bus and go to California, man.
I don't think so, but that's a really good idea because the sexual side draws in a bunch of people rather than the safer work or the not sexual side. So I wouldn't that would be a pretty good idea. But I honestly don't know if there's like a sex company or anything.
If
So
there's not, start
Maybe I
one.
should start.
You are going
Let's
to
do it
be,
together.
you are going, so the Who's Right Navy now has a raccoon, right? You are in charge of gathering up all the furries and letting them know that they have a safe space with us as long as they pay us.
Am I getting paid?
No.
All right. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah. We'll see you later.
All right. We got to go.
All right.
Bye.
Everybody say bye.
Bye. Yowza.
There is so much semen.
I can't imagine those fucking heads are not crusty. I mean, that's just, I don't understand. That's
Okay.
That's awesome. But
when you were a kid,
yeah.
So I told the story quite a bit about me using my socks to jerk off into and then throwing them in the corner and shit.
Yeah.
And there's a smell that goes along with a teenager's bedroom.
Yes.
And that's the stale cum smell.
Yes.
Can you imagine what walking into that house smells like?
Maybe that's why they got to wear the helmets.
Do you think they got fucking full breathers in there, respirators and shit?
Yep. There's so much cum in this house. We got to wear these fucking masks. We might as well make them look cool.
There is a chance that you are going to get pregnant if you walk in here.
Oh shit. How crazy would it be to be gay and live in a house with 6 gay dudes? Like, I mean, it just must be just fuck, man. That'd be fucking great.
Well, like I was so wrapped up with the furry part of it just because that's so out there for me.
Yeah.
Like the 6 gay guys, just because there's 6 gay guys doesn't necessarily mean that they're all fucking each other.
Yes, it does.
I don't think that's how it works.
Yeah, it is. They're
Okay.
gay. I don't understand what you're saying.
Oh, there's a butthole.
I mean, what's the point in being gay if you're not going to fuck a bunch of dudes?
Yeah, but not every dude. But whatever. Okay, that's fine. That's how it is. I don't know. But
yeah, I don't either. I'm just assuming.
What? You imagine just having, so you could just come home from work. Fuck, you're unemployed, and there's just 5 buttholes there lined up for you, like a smorgasbord.
Oh shit! Like a smorgasbord. Oh crap! I wonder.
And then he was like he sounded the way he was talking. I don't know if maybe he's getting beat up now for calling his boyfriend a bitch, but
yeah, I know.
He's obviously the alpha.
Yeah.
And the other thing is I was serious about that thing with the badger. Like so if I decide that I'm going to become a furry, right?
Yeah.
I want to get wrapped up in that lifestyle.
Yeah.
I would be like a fucking gorilla. I'd be like a,
Why?
because a gorilla's badass. Who wants to be a fucking badger?
I don't think it was badger. I thought it was a possum.
What's the fucking difference? A platypus. I'm an anteater. That's all.
Do they have furry turtles? Because I've always kind of wanted to be a turtle.
What if you were an anteater with a fleshlight for a nose? So then people could fuck your face, and you wouldn't even be gay.
You could go nose to mouth. You wouldn't even be gay. You got some balls slapping you on your lips, but you're not gay.
No, if you got a fleshlight between you and his hips, if his balls are hitting your chin, man, he's got some super saggy balls. You got bigger problems than being gay. What would you be?
I told you I'd be a turtle. Can you be a turtle? Does that fall under furry? I don't.
It doesn't. I didn't hear you say that. Yeah. Let's go to a furry convention, and I'll be orangutan, and you be a turtle.
What I want? Whoa!
Can you be a ninja turtle and still be a furry?
Yes. It's like you go to a furry convention and you think it's a Comic-Con.
Except you're just running around fucking everything.
Wow.
All right.
I never would have imagined this like 10 years ago, right? I never would have imagined that this was a thing. So what? It always makes me think that in 10 years, what's it gonna be like? What? Fuck, man. What kind of degeneracy are we gonna have then?
Hopefully it's something cool like dressing up as 80s pop culture people. And you have like 6 gay guys that all dress up as different Rocky or different Sylvester Stallone people.
Imagine if we got popular enough to where people dressed up like us at a Comic-Con or a fucking furry convention.
All right, so fuck, we got to call this other one.
Oh boy.
All right, talk.
Yeah, you always got to put me on the spot. This one, I didn't know they
You're
were
doing
furry.
good.
Hey, you're interrupting me. I didn't know they were a furry at first. We started having a conversation and they were asking me to ask the other furry some questions, and then I was thinking they were just interested, and they're like, "Well, you're talking to a furry right now." Son of a bitch.
Hold, please.
All right, I'll try not to shit my pants this time.
Thanks.
Is this Mega?
Hello? Yeah, this is Megan.
All right, let's get into it.
I swore you were going to be a chick.
Are there
No dick. Well, I do have one, but
are there furry chicks?
yes, there are actually.
Are they
There
lesbians?
Are, believe it or not. Yes.
Are they
And-
all cat?
They're straight.
What?
Did you say are they all cat?
Yeah, cats. Are they all cats? Like every
mean-
chick that's a furry is a cat. It's the only girl animal. Isn't it?
Not
Okay,
really. I
so-
mean, they're fucking anything.
so we've talked a little bit in preparation for me trying to figure out where this conversation was going to go. So I'm kind of putting you on the spot here, but you are in fact a wannabe, correct? You're not actually a furry.
Yes, I do not have a suit because that shit's fucking expensive, and I'm not fucking. There's nothing in my area I can go to. Someone just screamed.
Do you have the internet in your area?
Yeah.
Would you?
Okay, now
Yes, I do.
Okay, so if you were to buy a suit, what would you be?
Generic ass fucking gray wolf, probably.
Why? Why go that way?
So your inner spiritual animal is a generic gray wolf.
I'm gonna say right now, I'm nothing fucking crazy. I'm nothing special. It's just I'm not normal. I'm average. I'm a
Okay.
240 pound, 5'10" fat dude.
So what draws you to it?
This is the best part, the VR style of it.
What?
There's a whole unexplained area that's the virtual reality VR chat shit.
Yeah.
It is the weirdest shit you can see.
And that's what draws you to being a furry?
For the most part, yeah. I just wanted to kind of fit in with everyone I was hanging around with, and that was the one thing that kind of caught my eye was the actual VR style of it.
Wait. So you're hanging around with a bunch of furries, but there's nowhere to buy furry shit in your area?
Yeah, basically. So you got to do it online.
Okay, so I remember like a year ago walking through Walmart and they had these boxes in the middle of the aisle that had these big animal heads on them.
Yeah, I remember that.
Fucking saw those. I know exactly. They got like an oversized ass, like lion head, dog
Yeah.
head, and shit like that.
Yeah,
Did you
yeah,
just
yeah.
like did that just get you rock hard when you seen that?
I didn't know at the time I was a furry.
Oh,
How can you-
hadn't
how-
admitted it to yourself yet?
How can you call yourself a furry? Have you ever been in a fursuit or whatever the fuck it's called?
No, I have not.
So then you're no more a furry than I've banged a supermodel.
I mean, I do everything through virtual reality headset style. Like it's the same feeling because you're hanging around a lot of the same fuck ups and weirdos as normal. But it's just a different, I don't know, it's a whole different feel to it rather than just getting your fucking sweaty ass out to a convention and neck breathing on people and shit.
Okay, so are you gay or straight?
I'm straight.
I'll ask you again. Think about your answer.
Yeah, you're not allowed to lie on this
Okay.
show.
No, I'm not lying.
I've put myself out there on this show. I've talked about things that I wouldn't normally feel comfortable talking about. I've exposed myself and my feelings. I expect the same from you. So I will ask you again.
I'm straight. Does my voice not sound straight?
That don't even mean anything. Does my voice not
Yeah,
sound?
yes, it does. That means you're a funny guy. That was funny.
All right. So, do you have a girlfriend?
My hand.
That's a guy.
Have you ever experimented? Have you ever had thoughts of experimenting sexually with a guy?
I mean, who hasn't? But I'm not gay.
All right,
How many
whatever.
men have you had sex with?
0. I'm a fuck. All right, I'm gonna be straight up honest with you.
Yeah, let's
I'm
do that.
23 and I'm a virgin.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, not at all.
Why didn't you just fucking say that? That would change the conversation.
That's less.
That changes the whole retrospect right there.
That's less embarrassing to me than being a furry.
Just being a virgin.
No. I mean, being a virgin is less embarrassing than being a furry. That's.
So are you I actually I'm more interested in that than the furry thing. Are you a virgin because you choose to be, or it just hasn't happened yet?
Yeah, because of choice. I've had multiple opportunities, several, and I didn't feel it. It didn't feel right because I kind of relooked at the person I was talking to. I'm like, you got something. I ain't fucking with that.
You got something.
Well, that's good, man.
That's respectable, really.
I hope you find somebody or something. Whatever, that you find that connection with.
Would a pocket pussy work?
It does it work?
Well, if you take it to the pause that you saw on Amazon, yeah, it would work, right?
Gross.
Oh shit, it's got a glue. My bad. It's got to be glued.
All right. Well, you got it?
Yeah. So you had messaged me and said something. You had questions that you wanted to know if this furry that we were going to talk to first had a you called it something, but it was a furry foot fetish, basically, like a paw fetish.
Oh, the paw and maw shit.
So
oh my God,
that was so specific that I'm assuming that you have that. I mean, otherwise,
I do not. I do not have that shit. That freaks me out. That people like to be eaten and shit.
Have you ever had your butthole eaten?
No.
Well, once it happens to you, you'll understand the draw.
Oh my
Dude,
God.
don't you fucking judge me, you son of a bitch.
I don't know if you're talking to me, but there's no judgment here. I agree 100%.
I might have to lick some hair out first, but
you have aspirations as dressing up as a cow on the weekends, and you're judging me? Fuck you.
I thought you guys were going to dress up as a horse and have some udders hanging out.
Yeah,
you'd like that, wouldn't you?
That's our thing.
All right, man. We appreciate you taking the time to talk to us.
Oh, wait. There's one last thing.
All right.
Those reptiles you were talking about that are furry reptiles, those are scalies. That's a whole other fucking can of worms you guys can dive into.
Holy fuck.
Scalies, yep. Lizards, geckos, you fucking name it. If it's got scales, dinosaur shit, yeah, those
this
are scalies.
world is so
are you telling me that if I am an orangutan and he's a turtle, we can't go to the same conventions?
That's not. I guess there is. I mean, if it's FurCon and a scaly goes, is that still FurCon?
Do they have changing rooms there, or do you have to wear your costume when you drive there?
Get pulled over by a police officer, you're gonna have a fucking interview and a half.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to drive there in my turtle costume.
You're gonna get stopped and get called Donatello.
That'd be a lot easier to explain than my gorilla costume.
No, not if we're both riding together.
Cincinnati Zoo.
Fuck that! I'll ride on your turtleback. All right, man. Thanks for coming on.
All righty, thank you so much.
Yeah, have a good one.
Oh fuck! Fucking furries. The things I'll do for money.
Oh, I never. First of all, I never thought that they really existed. Second of all, I never thought that I would have the chance to talk to one, and I just kind of bumbled through it like a fucking idiot because I don't know what to fucking say.
We should have tried to. We should have tried to get him to move to Illinois to move to that furry complex.
That's what I was going to say. I wonder if he would move into it with them.
Hey, call us back.
Straight. He's straight though, so maybe not.
I don't think he knows if he's straight.
Why would you say that? You think before you have sex, you don't know if you're straight or gay?
Yeah.
You're wrong about that.
How do you know? When did you find out?
That I was gay or that I was straight? I've never been attracted to a man, so I don't know like an exact date, but I've never felt an attraction to a man, so
yeah. Anyway, so I think he just doesn't know. If whatever.
You're so wrong.
So you're taking his side?
Yeah, I'm on the furry side.
Furry lover.
I'm on the right side of history here.
Okay, I want to talk real quick about this shit-filled Twinkies.
Oh God, no. So did you? Yeah, let's talk about that.
All right. So there's this lady. What the fuck's her name?
Rachel.
All right. It is Rachel. I thought you were just.
I just pulled up the website, unfortunately.
LoveRachel2.com. So
this is going to be hard for me.
Yeah. All right. So they're called shippables. And what it is she will shit inside of a Twinkie and send it to you, along with the video of her scooping the shit into the Twinkie.
Mm-hmm.
So what she does, it looks like, the fucking video's playing and I'm watching her shit and trying to talk. It's so distracting. So go ahead.
Sorry.
What she does is cut the Twinkie in half, scoop all the shit out. Let me rephrase that. Scoop all the filling out and then shit in it. And then she vacuum wraps it and sends it to you. Did I what?
I was wondering if you looked around on this website at all, or if you read any of this stuff, or any.
I read this whole thing along with the reviews. I wanted to get to that. I did. Is there?
I looked around on the website at some of her other videos. So there's a category called desperation, and I can't. It's hard for me. This is so fucking disgusting.
All right, I want to go through this Twinkie shit, and then we'll explore the website together.
That'll make it even better.
Here's the description. Time for dessert. 2 delicious, creamy Twinkies filled with my special chocolate. Comes with a video showing how I make my tasty scat treats. Wait times. Will ship as soon as I get to the post office. Or there will be a 1-week wait when I'm in between batches due to demand.
It's so fucking weird.
If you want express overnight shipping, shipping is charged per order, not per item. That's nice of her.
That is nice.
Order will ship overnight after dropped off at the post office. U.S. buyers only. Instructions. Blah, blah, blah. Paying $30.
$30.
So it's just for the shit-filled Twinkies, it's $20.99.
Uh-huh. And then shipping is $30. Overnight shipping.
Pro tip.
Oh, no. Brings the total to $30. Okay.
Pro tip. Summertime, when your treats arrive in the mail, throw them in the fridge or freezer for a while before taking them out of the vacuum seal package, then enjoy. Do you know how pissed off my wife would be if I had shit in the fridge?
Literal shit in your refrigerator. No, don't take that out. I'm waiting for it to get cold.
You ever tried eating hot shit? So The health disclaimer. While healthy poop can be used for life-saving medical treatments, such as fecal microbiota transplants, which we talked about. I don't know if you remember that.
I do.
Poop is still poop. And
Right.
I like to do my extreme kinking on the informed side. So here's a little bit about me. I'm STD, HIV, HEP, and parasite free. Bullshit.
There's no way.
Yes, I got tested before selling my poo and get my annual testing. I'm currently in a monogamous relationship and we've both been tested and are clear. How would you feel if your wife said, all right, Anthony, I decided to go into business for myself.
I'm gonna sell my shit. I would be so happy. That's just free money. You're literally flushing it down the toilet. It's free money. If you can get some sucker to buy your shit, good. That's awesome. As long as I don't have to have anything to do with it. I'm not taking your packages to the post office. I'm not fucking none of that. Every time I read something like this where it says HIV, STD free, I got tested before selling, I get annual testing. So if you go today and get your fucking annual test and tomorrow you fuck some dude that has AIDS and then the next day you shit in a bag and send it to me, I have AIDS even though you get tested every year. Once a year is not enough for me to eat your shit.
I don't give a fuck if she said she was tested hourly.
I mean, if she's tested, I got to eat the shit, right? I mean, she went through taking the test. I'm sure she studied for the test. I got to eat shit.
I also eat mostly organic, non-vegetarian diet. A mostly organic, non-vegetarian diet with lots of veggies and probiotics. A non-vegetarian diet, that's just food, right?
Yeah, so I eat food. It just doesn't sound as sexy.
Please note that while I've done my part to make sure that eating and playing with my poop falls in the realm of reasonably safe and my years of good track record don't hurt, hundreds of people have enjoyed my shit with no issues. That no sex act is 100% risk-free, and that includes poop play. Oh, God, this is so disgusting.
I challenge this.
I challenge you.
Poop play is not a sex act. There's nothing sexual about poop play.
Well, so I did reach out to Poopy McFister. I sent him this link and asked him if he'd ever tried it. He was like, you
even heard him? You even heard him through text message?
Last thing here. Some general precautions include freezing poop when you're not enjoying it, and do not taste or eat the poop in general when you have any cuts or sores in or around your mouth. Don't floss 12 hours before or after eating poo for this reason. So that's telling me that if you eat shit, you've got some nasty teeth.
Oh, God, that's so gross.
She's
telling you not to fucking floss.
Do not smear if you have any nicks, cuts, or scrapes on your body to avoid possible infection. Same as when you're gardening in the dirt. No, it's not.
It's not.
Also, playing with anyone else's poop besides your own. Who the fuck? Okay, I've done that. If I'm being honest.
Just recently, in fact.
No, I was very, very young, but I did shit my own hand for no particular reason.
Just to see what it's like. You know what I mean?
You don't know. It's like putting on your first furry head.
Right. You might be a furry.
Yeah, so it was like you know what? Maybe I'm one of them people that like playing in poop. Nope. Get it off. No, get it off.
No. And then you instinctively put your hand in your mouth. Like, son of a bitch, what I do that for?
And as for hygiene, please make sure to soap up thoroughly afterwards. Spray your tub and shower with water and bleach solution after and when you clean up, and use lots of mouthwash. Pro tip, lavender and mint soap helps mask the smell.
Use lots of mouthwash.
God damn it. So I want to get her on here. I want to talk to her.
Really?
Yeah. Don't you want to know, like, what made you decide that you were going to start selling your shit? That's like the one thing.
So
That's the one thing you would never think to sell.
Because most people want that away from their body as quickly as possible. That's why it stinks. I mean, there's a reason. There wasn't like God created the earth and then made shit smell delicious. It didn't work that way. Is it illegal to sell your own shit?
Why would it be illegal?
But it's a health hazard.
Says you.
There are very, very strict regulations on where you can build a well where your shit goes. So I'm assuming that there has to be some kind of regulations on whether or not you're allowed to sell it just to random people, right?
If you're really healthy, you can sell your poop to sick people who need it as much as $13,000 a year. A company called Open Biome has been facilitating fecal transplant to patients in need. No, you can sell your poop for $13,000 a year.
I'm in. That'll cover my toilet paper costs. That's cool.
Get us out of this fucking Patreon business.
If we both sell our shit, we can make $26,000 a year.
I have a feeling that when my shit arrived, they'd send it back. All right, so you had said that there was some other shit on this website that you.
If you go to videos, all I looked at was the videos, and then the category was desperation. So I wanted to look through this website, but I couldn't. I looked through it for just a few minutes, and I couldn't do it. I just couldn't fucking do it. There's.
Moving on. We're not. I got to get that off the fucking screen.
Yep, I'm out. I told you.
Motherfucker. The only thing I seen was the video started playing called "A Good Girl Eats Her Shit." And I was like, what's the worst that could happen? Oh, look.
What's the worst that could happen? She eats her shit. That's the worst that can happen. And like I said, I tried to look through that website, but those videos autoplay as you scroll down. So I was like, I couldn't do it.
Oh.
I just clicked on the categories and I saw that there was a category called desperation, which I thought was a strange category for a shit eater.
That's a strange marketing technique.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, do you want to get her on?
Now more than ever.
Reach out. Maybe she listens. So even fucking poop man McPhister, he's not into that.
No, he enjoys watching people play as well as getting some on him, I think, but he's never eaten it, if I recall. Here we go. He said, "That's awesome. Well, as eating shit probably isn't healthy in the first place, old shit is probably worse." I would assume you're right. But she looks kind of cute, so just for the curiosity, I could have bought it just to see. Maybe not paid money, but have. He wanted us to send them. I ain't sending you no shit, Twinkies.
You know what? I would. If he would do an expose for us, it would be money well spent.
Okay.
He just got a little boner when you said okay.
No,
he got a chub.
I was gonna say I would be okay with sending him some shit-filled Twinkies, and then he's got a video. I'm assuming he probably wouldn't want his face in it, but he would have the video opening him. But
sure,
she said U.S. orders only, and I know he's in like different,
not U.S.
Yeah, probably Australia.
Ask him if he can move to the U.S. for this, just for this bit.
All right. I asked it. Catholic schoolgirl shits a huge turd.
So sexy.
I think I might be a little turned on. Hold on.
Oh crap!
Nope.
Are you just a little turned on?
Oh, fuck. That is so fucking disgusting.
Yep.
It's so weird to me that like the human sexuality is so weird to me that like that turns my stomach
Mm-hmm.
and somebody else can look at it and just jerk off to those thumbnails. That blows my mind.
It's so weird.
I got that stomach bile shit in my mouth.
You can almost smell the shit.
Oh, fuck. All right. Fuck, man, we got so much more to get through. And
We're an hour and 5 minutes in.
what do you want to go to next? All right, pick a number 1 through 5.
3.
All right. Fuck. I gotta pull this up on my phone.
Spin the wheel. What are you pulling up on your phone?
That video. That's you picked it, Dick.
Did you? I didn't know what the fuck I was picking.
All right, so this is a video from a transgender.
I was wondering how long it was going to be before we played a Riley Dennis video on our show.
If you were aware of this person, why in the fuck did you keep him from me?
You date someone?
Huh?
Are you asking me? So this is my problem. I assume that you know all the things that I know.
That's not how it works.
I know that. I just assumed that you were as aware of Riley Dennis as I was, and you were avoiding him like I am.
Okay, so please do me a favor, because you have a better view of her than I do.
Mm-hmm.
Please explain who she is.
She's a YouTuber, who like a trans activist, I guess is what you call them. She makes videos about how the whole world is transphobic and everybody hates trans people and how hard it is to be a trans people. And one of the main, I think what you're going to play is one of her main points is that if you won't fuck somebody that's trans, you're a terrible, horrible person.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't even need to play it now.
She's a
Trans?
What's that?
she's just a terrible, terrible person. Just everything about her is just, she's an idiot, and all the points that she makes are fucking stupid.
Would you date someone who's trans? Would you date someone who's black? Would you date someone who's fat? Would you date someone who's disabled? Now, honestly, I don't know what your answer is to those questions, but I've met a surprising number of people who would say no to all or at least some of them. Their argument is that it's just a preference and that you can't control who you're attracted to. I think most of the time that this is brought up.
So I don't know that I want to play this whole video because it's just that over and over and over again.
Yep.
But I don't know how people, like, according to her, you are just supposed to fuck everybody.
Right.
So I'm for that.
Unless you're a woman, then you get to choose. And if a guy wants to fuck you, you don't have to fuck him. But if you're a man, you have to fuck everybody. That it's like the biggest double standard. I don't know. She's just stupid.
All right. So you said that you would not fuck a trans person.
No.
So what happens? Because I think on the surface, I do believe you. Okay. Like in your mind, if I say, would you fuck a trans person? I'm saying to you, would you fuck a dude? Right? That's what you're hearing.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, so
hold on. I'm not trying to trap you. I'm just trying to get.
I know.
So I have seen people that are trans that are passable.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if you were to run into somebody at a bar and like, what the fuck's going on?
What
happened?
What happened?
Hold on. Whoops. Fuck.
I already know where you're going with this.
All right. Anyway, yeah. So I don't believe you that you wouldn't fuck a trans.
Okay.
Maybe you wouldn't knowingly fuck a trans, but I think that you are like every other guy in that if you got to a point where you were in a room with a girl and she's blowing you and her Adam's apples tickling your balls,
that
and if she was to look up at you and like say, well, I used to be a guy. You'd be like, all right, we'll deal with that later.
We'll deal with that later. There's anal it is. So the whole argument is it's strange to me, right? If somebody believes that they were born in the wrong body and they transition from a man to a woman, I think that as just a normal, polite person in society, I respect that. I don't care. Do whatever you want to do. I will address you by the pronouns that you choose, as long as it's, her or him. I'm not making up shit, but that's fine. I will respect how you want to present yourself. I don't give a fuck about any of that. But then that's not good enough. Now I have to fuck somebody who was a man. It's not okay. I don't understand how we have to go from acceptance to now you have to stick your dick in this.
Well, it's just like when she led the video with, would you have sex with a fat person or a black person? Like nobody's attracted to fat black people.
Awesome. So I think the reason that they make her, especially, I think the reason that she makes these videos is because she was a man, transitioned into a woman, and now nobody wants to fuck her because she was a man at one point. So she everybody's hates her. Everybody's transphobic or whatever. I'm sorry that society is mostly straight and mostly likes to fuck people of the opposite sex that aren't trans. That's just a reality that you have to live with. Trying to make other people fuck you by saying that they're bad people if they don't is not a good tactic.
That ain't no shit. All right. I'm done with her. Okay. So you got that one out. Where are we at here? Fuck, we've got like
what?
So we were going to talk about Shane Gillis and conversation about trigger warnings on our Patreon.
Yeah.
We got like 15 minutes left here, and we still got school shooting video that I want to, and somebody getting charged with cultural appropriation. The cop breaking it. We're going to that one.
Every week.
All right. You can read it.
Oh, great. Thanks. I don't want to. NYPD cops facing prison after breaking into a family's home, calling them Nastrix. NYPD cop Michael J. Reynolds pleaded no. Is that the start of the article? My screen's moving. Sorry. Pleaded no contest to 3 counts of assault. He will be sentenced in November. A white NYPD cop was on vacation in Nashville when he kicked open a door to a house and terrorized the black family inside, claiming they were inside his home and calling them Nastrix. I'm gonna fuck this up one of these times. It's gonna suck.
We don't have to read the whole article. I mean, it just goes on and on about. Did you read the whole article?
No. I just kind of skimmed it.
So at the end of it, it says her older sons ordered him to leave the home as she called 911. When the dispatcher said police were on their way, Reynolds, perhaps realizing he had screwed up, walked out of the house. Try to shoot me and I'll break every fucking bone in your fucking neck, he told them before calling them fucking Nastrix. I almost did it.
Yeah, see?
Which was all captured on audio by the neighbor's surveillance. Where's
Oh,
that?
shit.
Where's that at?
Do they have the audio?
Come on, you pussies. No.
Oh, here's the see. Is this a news website? Because it says, but despite all that, Nashville cops did not arrest him that night, apparently honoring his blue privilege. Any journalistic integrity this place just had, gone. Who writes like that if you're a fucking journalist?
I think that's how they all write now.
It's terrible.
So
Just report the facts, you dumb sons of bitches.
Anthony's hot take. I need an Anthony's hot take button.
You do too.
Hold on. Is this it? You knew I was going to try to get it in there at least one time.
Yes. That's my hot take button.
All right. You called
I love it. I love it.
Fuck. Have you ever been so drunk that you like walk into the wrong house or wrong hotel room, or not even drunk, just
No.
so I left work one time and I walked out to my car, got inside, put the key in, and then the ignition wouldn't turn over, and I started looking around and realized I wasn't even in my fucking car. But I'm just playing it out in my head that had there been a family of black people in there, and I said, "Try to shoot me, you Nastrix!
Shoot me.
I've got blue privilege, motherfucker."
Oh shit. No, I'm not familiar with that experience. That's not my lived experience.
All right, so we're gonna save the school shooting video for the Patreon episode that we're gonna go do.
Okay.
What else we got? And dog sex, and charged with cultural appropriation. So we've got a couple shout outs to do real quick, and then we're gonna get the fuck out of here. Right?
Right.
All right.
Who we shouting out?
Oh, I got a problem over here.
Uh-oh.
Nope, wrong one.
Oh,
Fuck.
God.
What's this one do? All right. Ready?
No. What are we shouting out?
The new patrons.
Oh, fuck. I forgot. Good thing I'm paying attention.
What are we shouting out? POWs MIA. Go, you guys.
Go, you guys. I love it.
All right.
I'm reading them.
I got to shout them out first, then you read it.
All right.
Ready?
Yeah.
Money eat noodles.
One more time, a little slower, please.
Money eat noodles.
There you go. The 29-year-old veterinary gynecologist specializing in dogs, constantly trying to sell dog tampons, got licensed on the internet to deliver puppies, and they offer home births for bitches looking to go for a more natural, relaxed birthing experience. They also sell dried up dog placenta in pill form on Etsy. That's a thriving business.
Very good. So those of you that are new, every time we get a new patron that's in the $5 or higher tier, we hire a private investigator to do a back trace.
It costs us $100 each time.
Yeah. So this one is Mega Meme.
Okay. Mega Meme is a 37-year-old high school football cheerleader.
Just play along with me here, okay?
Uh-huh.
Go ahead.
She's dating the star quarterback and brags excessively about it on Facebook. I can't do it. It's so loud. Her hobbies include taking selfies in front of other people's luxury cars, putting on makeup, and writing the Office erotic fan fiction in which Pam pounds Kevin's poop tube. That's some serious investigation skills.
It's too bad. When I first read the report, I thought it would be funny and a nice homage to The Office had it been written that the Office erotic fan fiction in which Pam pounds Kevin's chili hole.
Damn it. Fucking investigators. God damn it.
You want to do it again?
Yes.
Okay, go.
Kind of.
All right. Thank you, everybody. We're going to take a 5-minute siesta. Is that right?
Yeah.
Is that how the blacks say it?
Yep.
I don't know where the fuck that came from.
Your completely non-racist brain.
All right. Those of you that know what to do, go over to our Patreon link that we've sent you. Those of you that are just getting ready to go sign up, go to patreon.com/who's right. There's a link waiting for you to join us in the I just fucking prick. I'm trying to do a fucking promo here.
What?
A fucking comment. I just started moving the windows around to get ready for the bonus episode, and New Generation just wrote Doug is fat.
That's the whole comment. That's it. That's the whole thing.
All right. Anyway, go to patreon.com/who's right. There's a link there waiting for you to come join us on the live episode. All right. Bye.
Bye.